So let me make this uncomfortably personal. Do you live for his praise and his glory? Or said another way, does the way you live your life bring praise to God? Does the way you live your life bring glory to God? Again, 1 Corinthians 10:31 says this. So whether you eat or drink, whatever you do, do all for the glory of God. Now, are you willing to participate in a short self-evaluation test right here? Let me ask you some questions. If you drink alcohol, does the way you drink alcohol glorify God? Does it make him look good? Does your driving glorify God? Do the TV shows, the movies you watch, glorify God? Does what you look at on the internet glorify God? Does the way you speak to your wife glorify God? Does the way you speak to others about your boss glorify God? Here's one. Does the way you speak about our elected officials glorify God? When you get angry, does your language glorify God? How are you doing so far? Ouch. Me too. You see, here's the issue. Some of these things you should not be doing at all. With others, if you come up neutral, on some of them, it's no harm, no foul. But if you come away with a deficit in any of these areas, then your life is dishonoring God rather than honoring God. 2 weeks ago, on my way to the Thursday morning prayer breakfast, I was late. And when I'm late, the gas pedal goes down a little further than when I'm not late. And it's a 6:30 meeting, and I was up early. I just got started at my desk, and you know how that can be. And so I'm on Locust Street, and Locust Street is in the backside of the hospital. It's one way, two lanes, but one way. And there's a red light, and I'm giving you all good reasons here why I did what I did. At the red light at 8th Street, it's a very long red light, hours. And there's a car to my right, a van to my right, and I'm on the left, and I want to get ahead of him because I'm going to make a right turn at the red light, and if a right turn, I don't have to wait. You get it? But I know if I get behind him, I'm going to have to wait. So I speed up to get ahead of him. And as I speed up and I go to cut across, and I really sped up, I looked in my mirror just as I cut, and he was right on my tail. And so I cut right in front of him, but I didn't think he'd be that close because I really sped up. Now the race is on. I make the turn at the red light, he's on my tail. I go down to the next red light, I make a left, he's on my tail. I go a different direction, he goes a different direction, and I get out of my car at the cafe with my Bible in hand. I'm walking up, and you know where I'm going with this. I'm walking up the thing, and there's a guy in the van driving by looking at me, with my Bible in hand. And I thought, you drove like an idiot. And I felt like an idiot. And I asked Lyle, who teaches that, to pray for me afterwards because I acted like an idiot. Now, my point is, my driving did not glorify God. Here I'm walking with the Bible. And so I put a sticker on my car, folks, on my steering wheel that says, slow down. I'm not sure that's going to help, but it's a start. But you get the point. How do our lives glorify God? What in our life does not? What do we need to change? You don't want to miss next week.